on the Gadget show WebTV, I'm taking a look around the latest Sony Ericsson global press launch. John goes off on his travels with the new Ricoh CX1 camera, and we'll get you up to date with the latest tech news. Hello and welcome to this week's WebTV. Later I'll be showing you around the recent Sony Ericsson press launch, but before that, John gets snap happy as he tests out a new compact camera, the Ricoh CX1.
Ricoh's new CX1 compact camera is a very elegant looking device indeed, with its slimline metal case. Just like their familiar R series of cameras, you get a very useful 28 to 200mm equivalent zoom lens with a very useful 1 centimetre close focusing ability. But you also get some extra features which help justify the really quite high asking price. There's a new 9-megapixel CMOS sensor with the promise of improved image quality, and on scenes like this it really does deliver very pleasant, very elegant images with very true colours and really impressive levels of detail. The new sensor also helps make the camera even more responsive than Ricoh's normal high standards. You get very little shutter delay indeed, and there's a 4 frames per second continuous shooting mode, which helps with fast-moving subjects. If only there were any. It also has an interesting dynamic range function which helps you get detail both in the highlights and the shadow areas of your shots. Twizzle the dial round to DR, and what happens is the camera actually takes 2 shots in quick succession at different exposures and then combines them together automatically in the camera. It works quite well actually. Here, for example, on DR, I can get more detail in the sky whilst retaining all the details in the dark areas of the picture as well. There are a couple of disadvantages. It only works at low sensitivity settings, so when it gets dark, the shutter speed gets longer, you can get camera shake, and also because it's combining 2 shots, if the subject's moving quickly, when it combines the shots, it appears to be blurred. Overall, I think Fuji's solution, which they use on their F200 EXR, of actually splitting the pixels down the middle and taking the shots at the same time, is a better one. Another positive feature is the 3-inch LCD high-definition screen. It's got no less than 920,000 dots, which makes it great for viewing back your pictures and also for admiring the really rather classy interface. And there's an electronic spirit level. It glows green when you're holding your camera straight. It works in both horizontal and vertical modes. If that's not enough to help you get your pictures straight, there's an in-camera editing function with straightening abilities too. Now, it'll shoot slow motion video, though not unfortunately HD, but overall, if you want a responsive compact camera, which will also do useful things like, cope with high dynamic range shots, then surely this should be your top choice. Well, nearly. Sometimes colours could be a bit disappointing. Skin tones, for example, could look a bit purplish, and flash exposure, a traditional Ricoh bugbear, could be a bit hit and miss. More importantly though, on both examples of this camera I've tried, I've had lenses which exhibit really quite disturbing amounts of flare. You get a sort of halo around bright areas of the picture, which really won't do at all. So, although it's got some real strengths, the speed of its performance, great image quality in certain situations, overall I think rivals like Fuji's F200 EXR and Panasonic's DMC TZ7 offer a better blend of abilities.
Right, news time now, and first up, Panasonic have released 2 brand new camcorders, the HDC SD10 and the HDC TM10. Now you might be wondering what's so great about these 2 camcorders. Well, they're very, very light, weighing just 227 grams. And according to Panasonic, they are the world's lightest full high-definition camcorders. So great for chucking in your bag and going off out and about without being weighed down. Despite being lightweight, both camcorders are cram-packed full of technology, and features include a 16x optical zoom, the ability to capture 1920 by 1080 high-definition images, and a touchscreen controlled for easy operation. And for those of you who get a bit shaky in the hands when you're holding your camcorder, you might find the advanced optical image stabilizer quite useful. The only difference between the 2 camcorders is their recording format. The SD10 records directly to an SD or SDHC memory card, whereas the TM10 has an inbuilt memory of 8 GB and it allows you to record to a memory card as well. Now the TM10 has a twin memory recording or relay recording feature, which means that if you're filming to the internal memory and it fills up, it'll automatically switch filming to the memory card so you don't miss anything important. If you're into Keep Fit gaming, then this next story might be of interest to you, because following the massive success of the Wii Fit, Sega have decided to jump onto the interactive fitness bandwagon and have released shots of their new Keep Fit game, Daisy Fuentes Pilates. Now, if the name didn't give it away, it's a Pilates workout game for the Wii and is designed to help users strengthen and develop their core postural muscles, so great for those of you who suffer with a bad back. The game will incorporate the Wii remote to control movements and to get advice from Miss Fuentes, the Pilates icon who also hosts America's Funniest Home Videos. So if you've worked your Wii Fit to the bone and fancy a new workout challenge, Daisy Fuentes Pilates is expected for release later this summer. Right, time now to see what happened at the Sony Ericsson press launch I attended last week. Excuse the noise, everyone is buzzing at the press launch. The music's loud, everyone's enjoying the tech, getting their hands on the 3 new handsets, the Yari, the Ino and the Satio.
Today, the big news is really about marking Sony Ericsson's first big step into what we're calling communication entertainment. Yari is what we would call a mid-tier device. It would sit in the low end of contract. It has great music player capabilities like we've had with Walkman. It's got a great 5-megapixel camera. What's unique about this device is it's the first time any phone outside Japan has gesture gaming controls.
So I've just loaded a bowling game on Yari. As you can see, I can angle where I want my bowling ball to go. And then when I'm ready, I hold the central button and flick my wrist as if I was to throw a real bowling ball. Are you ready for this? You ready? Oh, yes! Oh, check it out, look! Come on! The second phone they announced this evening is called the Ino. So do you want to give us a little bit more information about the Ino?
So the Ino is a little step up in terms of capabilities. It's got a great 8.1 megapixel camera that you get from Cybershot. It's got a great music player like Walkman. But what's really, really exciting about Ino is it allows you to really access and enjoy all of your entertainment content that you have in your home network, and particularly through your PlayStation 3 as well.
The great feature about this phone is you can access and share media from your PlayStation 3 to your handset, as long as it's connected to a Wi-Fi network. So as you can see here, the menu on the phone mirrors the menu that the PlayStation 3 is sending to the television. Now if you also have a Play TV, you can also access that remotely and watch live television on your handset. The Ino also comes with a docking station, so if you've got your favourite music and podcasts stored on your PC, you can plug the phone into your PC and it will automatically sync the music and podcasts to your phone. So when you're out on the go, you can always access your favourite items. The third new handset that you announced today is the Satio. Now, I'm very excited about this. 12-megapixel camera, full touchscreen. Give us some more facts.
So Satio, you're absolutely right to be excited about. It is a great phone and it will be our flagship device for the end of this year. It's a fully touchscreen device, but you'll be able to have touch focus, so you're looking at the screen you touch and the camera will automatically focus on where you're touching on the screen. It captures video, it's got a beautiful 3.5-inch NHD screen, Wi-Fi, GPS, and of course it's on the Symbian platform.
So you can see it's very, very stylish. I've got a red handset here. It also comes in silver and black. Now on the home page, you've got your new panels. You've got your favourite contacts panel, favourite bookmarks for your favourite sites. You've got your home page panel, a panel for your photos, so you can easily scroll through the images that you've taken. You've also got a panel for integrated applications. Now you can see there's Facebook and YouTube integrated into the handset. Now you might notice that Twitter isn't currently an integrated application on this phone. However, the Satio is run on the Symbian open platform. So I've no doubt that sometime very soon somebody will create the Twitter application to use on the Satio handset. So that's it, press launch is over. They're starting to pack up, the phones have been taken off the displays and put into security boxes, so I haven't been able to sneak one away. I've been really impressed with the phones Sony Ericsson have announced this evening, in particular the Satio, which has definitely brought them up to speed with other contenders on the market. Can't wait to get them back into the office for further testing. I'm sure John's dying to get his hands on them too. Well, that's it for this week, I'm afraid, but we'll be back next week with a roundup of the latest Gadget news. You can follow us on Twitter for regular updates from the team, and make sure you keep an eye on Jason's game page next week for our in-depth coverage of E3. Until next time.